I believe I was about the only African among the less developed countries that the President of the United States invited. And when I was in his office, only myself and himself, only God is a witness. He looked at me in the face. He said, "Why are you killing Christians?" I wonder if it were you, I wonder how you will react. I hope what I was feeling inside did not betray me before him. So I understood it. The problem between cattle rearers and stagnant farmers. I know, which was older than me, not talk of him because I think I'm a couple of years older than him, were happening. And with climate change, with population growth, and the understanding of the culture of the cattle rearers, if you have 50 cows and they eat grass or something, any route to the water point, they will follow it. It doesn't matter whose farm it was. The first republic set of leadership, the most responsible leadership we ever had. I asked the Minister of Agriculture to get a gazette of the early 60s, which delineated the cattle routes, the grazing areas, where they use meager resources then to put earth dams, windmills, even sanitary departments. So any cattle rearer that allowed his cattle to go to somebody's farm is arrested, taken before a court. The farmer is called to submit his bill. Then the judge will say, cattle rearer, or if he can't pay, his cattle are sold and the farmer is paid. But subsequent leaders, VVIPs, they encroach on the cattle routes. They took over the cattle rearing areas. And there was a time I went to Bayelsa State, and I saw cattle rearers there. In Bayelsa. So I suspect they were going into the Atlantic. So I tried and explained to him, this has got nothing to do with ethnicity or religion. It's a cultural thing which the respective leadership was failing the nation. The next problem I want to tell you is how we found ourselves. When I say us, I mean members of APC. When we promised three fundamental things: security, economy, and fighting corruption. We repeated the three fundamental things last year. But I want the Nigerian elite, please encourage them to judge us fairly. When we came, 1999 to 2014, I would like you please to check. The average production was 2.1 million barrels a day. The average cost was $100 American per barrel. When we came, it collapsed to $37 and $38 per barrel. You know it. And the militants were unleashed on the administration. The production went down to 500,000 barrels a day. I want you to please reflect, what was the condition of the infrastructure then, in spite of those earnings? The roads, the rail is dead, and there was no power. Up to now, there is no power. Where did the money go? When we came, we were faced with half the production, one side of the production, one side of the money we are getting, and with all these challenges: security, economy, and fighting corruption. So please encourage your friends, the elite, to reflect on what this administration has done, what APC has done, and what we have achieved. And when people outside the country talk of Nigeria, you see, yes, the most corrupt country in the world. Well, I'm doing my best. God has given me two chances. The first one, when I tried the way I thought I was a young man in uniform, collected the governors, the ministers, the president, put them in Kirikiri and other places, and said they were guilty until they can prove themselves innocent. Put investigation panels based on geopolitical zones, basically. Anybody who follows the constitution, declared his asset, became a minister, a governor, or the president, you couldn't explain what he had, the balance is taken and is put in the federal government or the state or the institution he led. In the end, I too was arrested and detained. Nobody raised up his hand. So when I come back now, I'm trying to follow the system. I'm being called Baba Gosudo. Please, you are the ones that should reflect and pity me, because we work with you every week. I listen to you, you listen to me. I just have to concentrate. Let us do our best for our country. And I know we all believe in God. And God will look after us. So I thank you for your attention. And God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Shall we take the national anthem, please?